What service members, what comes second nature to them is what will make you work civilians under the floor. And it comes down to you're used to not knowing when you're going home that day. That one thing that exists inside you, knowing that you can just keep going because you're like, F it, I don't care. You've never been able to quit before in the military, so why are you gonna quit now?
What inspired yourself and Evan to start Black Rifle?
Evan's passion for coffee and the lack of the market paying attention to your everyday man that has to do the tough jobs that runs on coffee.
I feel like that's been polished over the years.
That was 100% the same thing he said to me in my garage in 2014. He goes, the coffee market caters to hipsters. Hipsters are fucking dumb. What about line workers, military members, cops, firefighters, these people that are up all night that use this stuff to live, and nobody gives a shit about them in the coffee world? He goes, we will.
So you helped take Black Rifle Coffee public in 22. After going public, what got easier and what became more difficult?
I don't know if I helped take it public. I was just...
You're a part of it.
Yeah, I was kind of actually against the whole thing. Like, I thought it was a dumb idea. And honestly, I didn't even go to the bell ringing.
Really?
Because New York wanted you to have a vaccine and they can fuck right off, dude. So that's how deep my convictions go, is I skipped the bell ringing of my company because New York is full of shit.
Did it lose feeling of that initial... I mean, I think you guys are pretty family feeling, like that tightness. Did it lose any of that when you guys went public?
No, but I think our brand doesn't work to be public because we are controversial, we are raw, we are authentic, and we don't give a fuck about ESG and all this other stupid bullshit that everybody is like, how many women do you have on your board and blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Like, let's go back to merit and like qualifications and building a good company and building great, a great community. And then, we're a benefits corp. So we are putting our money where our mouth is. It's not this fake bullshit of these other companies going, 10% of all profits go to fucking plastic fucking pollution bullshit. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. We're giving back millions of dollars to veteran charities every single year. Like, and charities that actually provide real care towards veterans, not shit ones that are like just, putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. Like, we scrutinize every nonprofit that we deal with. We make sure that the money's going to the cause itself and getting down to the lowest, the people that need the help. Do
you see, or any of the partners ever talked about it, taking it private again, buying it all back?
We'll see. It's always up in the air. Obviously, I'm handcuffed on a lot of these things that I'm not in the SEC. Is pretty serious business, and they don't like you saying shit. So this is one of those ones where I got to go. Time to shut the fuck up.
I hear you.
I've already been hemmed up by my general counsel this week already once. So apparently, I'm not allowed to use the phrase royally in an official statement.
Oh, geez.
So I didn't know that, but I was
come to find out.
I was told. No more using royally in an official statement. So, I love our GC because every time he calls me, he prefaces the conversation with, every time I have to call you, this is a first for me in my entire career. So here we go.
You're like, what did I do this time?
Here we go. Let's play.
Oh, that is, I can only imagine like the Elon, like things they say, it does probably affect the market. So I guess you do have to be considered, but you guys are so raw and authentic that's probably the worst part of it.
Yeah. And it's just like, honestly, dude, I can't even tell you how the stock market works. It's like we do something great and the fucking stock goes down. It's like, I don't know. This game is broke.
As someone who went into business for himself with no college education, do you see college as unnecessary?
100%. College is a scam. I'm with Charlie on that one. Because you did half the shit that you have a private, but number two, like, this is a private business and nobody like wakes up and goes, somebody's actually making money from this, but the government allows them to be certified and wait, hold on, how did we get here? Like, because it's like all these unnecessary courses of like, well, you have to take this in order. Why? That has nothing to do with what I'm going to do. Like, outside of the law, doctorate, engineering, like, dude, everything else is shit. Learn it like from a vocational school or learn it from on-the-job training, because all this other bullshit is a waste of everybody's time and money, and it's stupid. And I'm yet to meet a person that has a marketing degree that I would not piss on if they were on fire. They suck so bad. They are so dumb. They're so old, like in their theory, and they're not up to date. Like, so yeah, if you have a marketing degree out there, I probably will dislike you, and I'll think you're stupid.
Well, because of how fast everything's moving with how after 4 years, and it's something you learned, it's obsolete.
Dude, marketing people, all they do is spend a fuck ton of money over and over and over again until something sticks, and then they take all the credit for whatever stuck as if that was their big idea. And it's like, no, you idiot. All you do is spend a bunch of stupid money.
Who has been your greatest mentor or influence on how you do business?
Evan. I talk to Evan 2 to 3 hours a day. I have a friend at Verizon, because our network is vast and people reach out to me. I answer every DM that I get on Instagram. So like I answer like 400 messages a day. But honestly, like I can take you to any city in this country and I will find 15 awesome people that I have spoken to before, whether it's a chief of police or fire department guys or anything like that. Like you just know people. So yeah, this guy at Verizon ran Evan's number in my phone for 2024, and I had spent 16 days on the phone with him in a year.
Like full days, 16 full. Wow.
So it's like him and I have a very unique, like problem solving kind of cadence where like he'll call very angry about a situation and then I'll egg him on to get him even madder. And like get him really, really hot because I know a lot of data and details and I look at vantage points that he doesn't hear. So when he starts like going off about something, I'm like, well, you didn't even consider this. He goes, what? Oh, I didn't. I get him even madder. And then we like end the call with like an agreement to just go nuclear and like kill everything. And then like 4 or 5 hours pass. He calls again and I was like, hey, we didn't think about this. And he's like, oh yeah, hang on. And then there's like another phase of it. And then like the next day hits and it's like, well, what if we did this? Something from completely right field. He's like, that's the answer. All right, we're going to go with that one.
Does he know you kind of have this process?
Oh yeah. Oh, he knows it. Oh, he would repeat it too. We are very we've learned over the years too, because again, like coming from our world that we were at in our 20s and early 30s, we meet violence with more violence. So we meet problems with just fist through the fucking wall. And we've realized now, like our motto is, what does the chessboard look like? So when there is a problem, that's the first thing that we'll say. What pieces are on here? Okay, now what can we do with them? So we've gotten very, very good at slowing down, looking at a macro level and strategy perspective of what's the second, third, fifth order effects on these things and what's the right move.
Well, you've shown that you can do that with audience and customers and viewers and stuff. Like, how did you use Black Rifle Coffee podcast as a way to convert viewers into customers and vice versa? Was it kind of that chess pieces that you were talking about? Well,
the podcast is just another medium to exist in. And it's taking advantage, just like you said yesterday. You said, if I didn't have a podcast, I wouldn't know how to talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that's the same thing. We have a podcast because we have so many people that want to talk to us that it's a good chance to put them in front of veterans and because we have the largest veteran audience out there, like we want to show these guys all these people that we get to interface with so they can learn from them just like we did. And again, like the amount of veterans that have told me that they started a business because of the three of us, like I can't even count. Like, and I mean, awesome. I don't think I'll ever be able to count because I mean, I just had Ernie from Transcend was out at my house last week and he said the same thing. He's like, dude, I took the leap because I watched what you guys did. And I'm like, well, if they could do it, I can do it. And he's like, I just fucking did it. And like now this guy has a beautiful building in Detroit doing tens of millions of dollars a year in revenue and like guys got it going. Like So I mean,
How
that's
good does
the
that
greatest.
feel?
It's the greatest, but also too, you just don't notice it because again, my life is inundated with problems put on my lap, generally by people that were paid handsomely to not put problems on my lap. So it's a very confusing situation that you're in where it's like, well, wait, why are you bringing this to me? Like, you're paid more than me. Why aren't you fixing this? Like, but apparently that doesn't exist. So again, perception versus reality. When you get up at this point, like, you got to do everything. Like, and that's me, Matt, and Evan have realized that. Like, we can never take our hand off the pulse because these people just don't get it.
What's one piece of advice that you'd give fellow servicemen looking to reintegrate into society and be successful?
I mean, the thing is you have to understand what service members, what comes second nature to them is what will make you work civilians under the floor. And it comes down to you're used to not knowing when you're going home that day. Oh, we might be here all the fucking night. We might be here for 2 days. Like, and that one thing that exists inside you, knowing that you can just keep going because you're like, fuck it, I don't care. You've never been able to quit before in the military, so why are you going to quit now? Like, every service member should literally walk into whatever career that they go in, and in that interview when they're like, well, you know, where do you see yourself? Having your job or higher. That's where I see myself because I'm going to be fucking great here. If it's the CEO that's interviewing you, if it's some fucking shitty dipshit fucking C-level fucking dude that's interviewing you, yeah, talk a little shit. Be like, I'll have your job and probably higher. I'll be the vice president or something. But if it's the CEO interviewing you, the best thing that you can tell to a founder or CEO is, I am here to fix things without speaking to you. So you tell me what the desired outcome is and what my left and right limits are, and I will fuck right off and it'll be done. That is what guys like me want to hear.
Yeah.
I don't want a phone call. Like, even with my finance guys, when I had a meeting with them like 3-4 years ago, they were like, what do you want to invest in? I go, things that don't get me a phone call. And they were like, what? I go, so I don't want fucking rental properties. I don't want any of this shit. I want something that nobody contacts me over because I don't want more phone calls. Because my sphere of influence, you know, I've got a handful of partners in 9 Line Apparel Company. I got the sphere of Matt, Evan, you know, our head of media, Dove, our chief of staff, Mark Schmitz. Like, so there's 6 people that I speak to on the Black Rifle side on a regular basis. I got 5 members in my band. I've got Dan and Ross for Hard as Fuck. Like, so when you look at just what my day circle is with people that I have to speak to,
It's already busy.
it's fucking 20 plus people that you're dealing with, 20 personalities, 20 egos, 20 that are going in all different directions. So yeah, no, I don't want somebody to fucking call me about stupid shit.